And you don't have to go to YouTube 10 different ways, you know? You're here. You got every single song that's available from them.
That she wants you to see.
Right.
Oh, there was this lousy song, she doesn't include it.
Right. And then you go right back, you know, choose one click and you're back in wherever you want to be. You know, if you're going to the business after that or whatever. I think the concept is awesome. It's extremely customizable. You can make it your own. Whereas Facebook and MySpace and everything in the past it's been, for lack of a better term, it's cookie cutter. I mean, you have ability to make it your own to a certain degree, but this I feel like is taking it to a whole new level with what you can do and what you can personalize and decide on what you want to put out there to tell people who you are. Me coming from, I'm 23 years old. This is something that I think I could use, and I think that would steer me away from the holes that are put on you from the typical social media that's available to us. I mean, you could even have something where, you know, something that's big right now is Snapchat. There's so easily a way that you could put a thing in here where you'd have a deck where you can Facebook or you can instant message your friends and have pictures sent right back and forth, I mean, real time. And it does away with it. You don't have to go into that app to just send a picture or a video. It's right here. Honestly, I'm really interested in it, and I think that this is something that could really take the whole marketplace by storm. If it, you know, you just got to get it out there, and the right people got to hear about it, and it captures your mind, it captures your hands. You got to think about where you're going next, and there's so many levels to it that it's endless of what the possibilities of what you can do with it. Just going back to what we talked about with Facebook, it's almost like a cookie cutter, and people are so comfortable with just signing up, putting their pictures up. Oh, I just want to see what Steve's saying, Dan's saying, Amy's saying, and then I'm going to go to bed at night. But this is something more than that. This is for the people who are truly passionate about it, that want to take it to the next level, who want more out of it, who want to use it. This can be the one thing that you go to online. This can be the end all of all that other static, for lack of a better term. I mean, the possibilities are endless. There's absolutely nothing in the world that free of corporate, that free of the tentacles, like you said. There's nothing like that. It just doesn't exist. It's like everybody's walking around and everybody's just a dollar sign, you know, and this is different. That everybody's got a face in this.
Because we don't have to feed the shareholders, this is the key thing.
Yeah.
Because we're not a corporate entity, that gives us the magic of freedom from anything that has its tentacles, you know, wrapped around and try to literally suck the life out of an entire civilization.
Yeah.
It's the big boys, you know, the network. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy
right.
theorist,
Because
but it's just so obvious.
Yeah, if we as a team get that to that point, that sets you apart. There's nothing like that. There's absolutely nothing in the world that free of corporate, that free of the tentacles, like you said. There's nothing like that. It just doesn't exist. The network is endless, and the possibilities are endless with it. And it's gonna, I think if you get it out there to the right people in the right time and place, and the passionate users, it's just going to be exponential growth. I mean,
there you go, exponential. I totally agree. On Glow Deck, there are no limits. You know, I like that. Because it really is true. It's the very limitlessness of the deck. The very fact that it's infinite in nature. It's a playground where you can never pour too much. You got more to tell? Tell it. Later on, you look at it and say, gee, maybe that's more than they need to know. Delete the screen.
Right.
The control over what you put out and who you are is in your own hands and your own mouse and your own fingers. And it's easy.
Yeah.
Wait till you try to make a deck. I can make a deck in 3 minutes. I'm excited that you're excited.